welcome back to episode 5 of the Let's Play. If you remember last time, we had just beaten the Brain of Cthulhu, and now we are hoping for a meteor to spawn. You might have noticed the audio quality has increased a pretty decent amount. I no longer sound like complete shit. And that's because I have gotten a new microphone. And I can already see some smartass in the comments saying, just because you got a microphone doesn't mean you don't still sound like garbage. So, can't wait for that. We want the meteor armor. And then the next boss to fight, I suppose, would be Skeletron over at the dungeon. I guess all that's really left to do is to wait for this meteor. Which I don't know how long they usually take to spawn after the Brain of Cthulhu / Eater of Worlds has been beaten. I guess in the meantime, it'd be nice to get some angler quests done. In the surface forest. Seems easy enough. I'm sure there's a pond around here somewhere that I can use. There is a pond around here, right? Isn't there one down here? Is this not in the surface? No, it is in the surface. Okay. Let's try catching it. Not so sure this is actually gonna work. But maybe. But like third try. Wow. I got the weather radio too. That's quite lucky. The weather radio is one of the informational accessories, which will display information, as you might have guessed, under your map. Different stuff like if there are any rare creatures or treasure nearby, how many enemies there are, DPS, speed, the weather, time, depth, different stuff like that. So we want to get all of those. I guess while we're waiting for the meteor, it would be good to hunt for a few of them. Which means the ones to be looking for right now would be down in the underground. You can get the compass from, like, piranhas, I believe. And you can also get the metal detector by beating nymphs, which can't talk. They're considered a rare enemy, which means they'll show up on the life form analyzer. So if there is one, I just gotta wait, and it'll show up. As for the compass, you just sort of beat piranhas, and then there are 3 other enemies that I know of that drop it. Crawdads, salamanders, and giant shellies. But only 2 of those 3 will spawn in a world. Which feels like an odd distinction to make. Or like just an odd thing that only 2 of them will ever spawn at a time. Web stylist. Oh, I kinda should care about her, shouldn't I? Those black slimes are so hard to see. How was I supposed to see where he was? Go on an adventure, I suppose. Not looking for anything in particular. Oh, a lava charm would be quite nice. I think that's something we'll try to work towards. I'm in lava. Well, I'll try to work towards it if I can survive long enough. Yeah, we're really just waiting for the meteor to spawn. That's the major thing. And then when it does spawn, we'll get the last set of armor. The actual last set of armor, I promise. And then we can fight Skeletron, Queen Bee. Those black slimes are just... There's another one. Oh wait, no, that's a bat. I'm just trying to dig. Anyway, after we can fight Skeletron, maybe Queen Bee. I mean, we could fight Queen Bee. There's not much of an incentive to fight Queen Bee, though. Because, Queen Bee is... Well, no, Queen Bee has actually... Actually, no, we really do want to fight Queen Bee. I was gonna say there's no incentive. I almost completely forgot about the bee gun. Which is a very good mage weapon. There's another depth meter. Yeah, the compass is what I want, though. Oh, I've explored, like, this whole area. That's the problem. I gotta go somewhere new if I want to find, anything decent. Though the enemies can spawn anywhere, so... You know, maybe I'll still find, like, a nymph along the way. I doubt it. Because I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky, but... You never know. It's a hoplite. Ow. Oh, he's got, like, the godding. That hoplite had better aim than I did. That's for sure. I guess I'll take a ride. Oh, what? I phased through the block. Are you kidding me? Ow. How is that fair? Alright, now I'm getting into some unexplored territory. Maybe there'll be something of value off in this direction. Hopefully. Can live in hope. Wait, I already have the compass. When did I pick that up? Oh, well that's one of the, things we were looking for. I was saying this entire time how I wanted to find the compass and I already had it. I guess I just didn't notice. I think meteors are guaranteed. It's guaranteed to spawn one after you beat the, Crimson/Corrupt boss. Oh no. Why, Tim? Can't even hit him where he is. Oh, come on! Watch, now that I'm up here, he's gonna go down. Oh no, it's even worse. He went to a different, even less accessible location. I'm gonna kill. Are you kidding me? Alright, finally. This sword will be handy for clearing cobwebs. So at some point I want to not have any non-magical weapons. Still no nymph yet. That is definitely a trap. I can see all the explosives. That fairy's trying to get me killed. It's Navi's revenge for ignoring her in Ocarina of Time. There's 3. Are there any more than that? No, doesn't seem like it. And it looks like there are only 2 of these boulders. And I should be good. Just in case, I'm gonna hang out as far down here as I can. I don't think I got it all. Out in a bottle. Did I have one of those? I don't think I did. I think that was one of the things I had originally been looking for, was double jump. But I don't think I ever found one. Regardless, I don't think it's actually good enough to have on someone who largely plays ranged. I would normally have sandstorm in a bottle, tsunami in a bottle, bundle, or in a balloon. Actually, I have the red balloon anyway, so I guess I could go put it in a balloon. Well, so I guess I could put it in the balloon for the added benefit of both. But if I'm gonna do that, I might as well have it be the tsunami or blizzard, which is a lot better than the cloud in a bottle. There's no nymphs. Why aren't there any nymphs? I'm like all the way at the bottom. I'm in the caverns layer, which is where enemies are most likely to spawn. And I guess there's only 5, but that's still more than like the surface forest. Unconscious man. Oh yeah, the tavern keep. Right, because he'll spawn in the underground when you have beaten the Brain of Cthulhu and or Eater of Worlds if you're in the corruption. So I guess we can try and find him. I mean, he's certainly not the reason that we're traveling around, but yeah. Oh, that's the stylist. We should not let her die. Well, actually, we don't really care if she dies. We should make sure we get her or talk to her first, so that he doesn't really sell anything useful. Alright, yeah, let's go break Crimson Heart. I guess I'll also just leave. So we want to break a Crimson Heart in order to spawn the meteor. I thought it just spawned one after you beat the boss, but I don't know, maybe I was just wrong. Crimson Rod. Summons a cloud to rain blood down on your foes. Well, let's try it. I want to favorite it. I think it's actually a pretty good weapon. If I remember correctly, it's very similar to a hard mode weapon called the Nimbus Rod. Yep, it's functionally the same. I mean, you can summon 1 cloud. I think with the Nimbus Rod you get 2. Yeah, that's good. It's constant DPS for boss fights. And can you send it, like, through walls? No. Could have gotten tissue samples. Yeah, here they are. And I can combine that with whatever crimtane I have to make a pickaxe at least. I'm not sure if it'll do me any good at this point to make the armor. Because why would I need the armor? Yeah, it provides increased damage, which is good. But really, I just need the pickaxe. Alright. Sky lakes and surface. And surface. I mean, surely I couldn't just use the exact same fishing pond that's right here. Surely not. I mean, if it worked for the last one, I guess it would also work for this one. Because all it clarifies is that it needs to be caught on the surface, which this pond is. But the pond itself isn't very big. I actually just got the Stardew Valley reference. They put a Joja Cola, which you can fish in that game, and they added it as an item in this one. Alright, I'll cast one more throw, and if I don't get it, I'll try and fish in the Sky Lake. So there is a Sky Lake, if you remember in episode, I think it was 3, when we went searching for the floating islands. We found a Sky Lake right above spawn. So I have put a rope that goes all the way up. I don't know if I put that in the video. It's got a little thing here to protect me from enemies, which it's doing a great job of, as you can see. Shelter was actually made to protect me from harpies, but apparently it won't protect me from slime. It just came from the sky. Alright, harpy fish. I think there'd be something interesting to try and go find. An achievement. Good little... called Good Little Slave, because I've completed a bunch of requests for the angler. Anyway. What's that you have? Joja Cola? Please hold it out. Show me. So if you actually hold this in your hand, talk to the Dryad, she'll tell you, this unnatural beverage you hold has a connection to another world. I can try to purify it if you'd like. Purify? I'm sensing a pure spirit through the connection. It wants to thank you for disposing of the Joja Cola. And the Junimo hops out. Gives you a star drop. Summons a Junimo. Mysterious fruit from another world that flavors like a dream. I want to keep this on me, the obsidian skull, because that'll be paramount for not dying trying to collect the meteorite, which, now that I'm thinking about it, hasn't spawned yet. So... am I missing something? Anyway, there is one thing I want to do, is to travel to the ocean. We're close to the ocean. There's a new biome in 1.4.4. I mentioned it briefly while we were exploring the jungle in the 3rd episode, which is called the Aether Biome. Which spawns a liquid called Shimmer, which has a bunch of like magical properties and whatnot. And it's got a real cool background and everything. So I figured that I want to try and find it. And so that'll be the goal. Shimmer pools, I believe they spawn under the ocean. Hence why we're going over here. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure on the specifics of how the Aether Biome spawns. I just know that it's by the ocean. It has a chance, I believe. I don't think it's guaranteed. So, it wouldn't... Maybe your world is guaranteed to have one. I mean, it'd be a bit unfair, I guess, if your world could spawn without it. But this world was created in 1.4.4, so it should be alright. Huh, the rain ends, actually, if you let it go down far enough. I'm not really sure what to expect on like how deep it is, how much farther I still have to go, but I guess it's the journey that counts here. The worm enemies are really annoying. I don't think they're quite as annoying as the bats, but they're up there. It'll also be nice to be able to get some chests around this area that I haven't seen. I don't know how I missed that dart trap. Feels like that dart phased through me. Can't even really see where the dart trap is. Right, apparently it was there, and I did not dodge it that time. And this Nimbus Rod, quite powerful weapon. Well, I guess it's not really powerful on its own. It's one of those weapons where it's like an amazing support, but I mean, it's good to have support weapons. Maybe I should actually look into how the Aether Biome spawns. I do not see it. Or alternatively, I can go check the other ocean in the hopes that it will be there instead. Let's go check the other ocean. Should come up here and make... I can make the GPS with the watch, depth meter, and compass. That's pretty good. That just combines the abilities of all three. I'll also make the Frostspark boots with the lightning and ice skates. And that's also now I can run faster on ice and have more mobility. And I will not break through thin ice if I jump on it. Alright. Let's try going down. I'm just realizing that I've kind of trapped the angler off to the side, standing in the middle of the ocean for some reason, but he'll be fine. Also realizing that there's one of those ocean caves below. Alright, let's go on a journey. Alright, let's go down. Hopefully we'll find the Aether Biome. If not, I'll have to actually, like, look up where it spawns. And I don't want to do that. Romeo the Traveling Merchant has arrived. Alright, I'll explore down here a bit more, but I definitely want to catch him before he leaves. I'm directly under the ocean. I'm not seeing anything in regards to the Aether Biome. Well, hopefully we can find something, because I kind of don't want to have wasted all this time. I believe shimmer is one of those things that you can see even in pitch black. I could be wrong, but I know it, like, glows. Maybe I should just look up, what the spawning conditions are. I'll equip the shroom minecart. If not solely because the, tooltip is the shroom goes vroom. It's so good. Guess I'll have to, throw in the towel. And look up how the Aether Biome works. Which I probably should have done from the get-go, but... I mean... Nah, I gotta search for it. Incidentally, I'm just now realizing that meteor still has not spawned. Yeah, here it is. And you are selling nothing good. It was a waste of time coming over here. Try drinking these teleportation potions. Who knows, maybe that'll lead somewhere good. Where, God's name, am I? I'm in the jungle. I might need to look up meteor spawning mechanics too. Because apparently I'm wrong on how it works. Actually, now that I'm remembering, from these granite golems, you can get the night vision helmet, and you can combine it with the mining helmet to make a better one. I should definitely do that. And try and get the night vision helmet while I'm here. What if I had just gotten it, like, immediately? Yeah, I'm not seeing any granite golems. Let's try drinking the second one. Ah! I'm in hell. I mean, I knew it would happen, but... kinda thought it would take a bit longer. Right. Because they, made new... stuff down here. It's no longer just, like... a bunch of ash and nothing else. They put, like, trees and stuff. I definitely should not be in hell. Yep. I mean, mages have always been kind of squishy, so not surprised that that happened to me. Though, you know, now might be a good time to look up those Aether spawning mechanics, because, be a good idea. Oh, have I had Chrome open this entire time? Oh, that's probably not good for my computer. I'm running OBS, Terraria, and Chrome. Alright, how does this thing actually, like, spawn? The jungle side outer fifth of the world. Usually below the ocean. Anywhere from 100 to 2,000 blocks down. Most commonly found where lava begins to appear. Okay. So it's somewhere over here. Is basically what the game is saying. Most commonly found directly under the ocean where lava ends up spawning. So I wasn't too far off where I initially started digging. I was actually kind of right saying it was under the ocean. It's just under specifically the jungle's ocean. And also not necessarily the ocean, so... How can I suddenly not talk? I want to put the caverns pylon in the Aether Biome. Because I feel like that'd be a cool spot to put it. Which will be my first time actually encountering the Aether Biome for myself. Well, all the worlds I've played before this one have been played in 1.4.3 and earlier. I mean, I don't feel like I could be any more under the ocean. Okay, no, I'm straight up once again at the underworld. So I feel like if I were to have ran into it, I would have by now. So evidently it's more to the right. And probably a bit higher up. Ah! Why did I do that? Oh. This is really bad. Thank you for moving to a spot where I can shoot you. That was a mix of 3 terrible things: lava, enemies, and cobwebs. Wait, it's a nymph. Oh no. Wait, this could be salvageable. If it stays there, I might be able to actually... Yep, this'll work alright. See, if I use the staff, it'll do knockback and I'll push her into the lava. Whereas with this method, I can just slowly drain all of the nymph's health. Come on. Come on. Come on. Die already. God. What? Did it not? No. Oh, thank God. For a second I was worried that it didn't drop the metal detector because my inventory was too full. But no. I didn't think the metal detector would get destroyed, so I was kind of surprised when I didn't get it. I need to go up. Honestly think I just need to go up. So now it'll tell me the closest treasure, so... something good. It's about to happen again. Look at it. I died. I died to it. Oh, it's gonna take so long for me to get back to that point. Oh, that is not progress that I'm... well, maybe it won't take that long, but it'll still be annoying to have to get back there. This is, yeah, it's a marble one. Why are there so many marble biomes in this world? For a second I got my hopes up. I was like, could this be it? But no, it's just another marble biome. Because, you know, this world didn't have enough of them. Like probably like the 5th one. In fact, I can actually count. One, two. Wait, what? No, it can't be only 2. There's more than that. No. No, wait, 3. There's one down here. Still, 3 doesn't feel like really as much as I would have said. I mean, I said 5, but apparently there's 3. It felt like so many more than that. And it's trying to lead me to that life crystal. Which actually... I didn't mean to mine both the blocks. Oh wait, this is it! Anyways. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, like that, the cool background. It turns all the things into stars. Anyway, I want to dig a tunnel around, and you'll see why in just a second. The music is also very nice in here. We found the Shimmer biome. Or the Aether biome. Well, whatever. We found it. That's the important part. The Shimmer has a few unique properties. It, for one, allows you to uncraft stuff by throwing it into the liquid, as well as transmuting some items into other items. And on top of that, yeah, it'll even change some entities. For example, this slime has now become a Shimmer slime. I really don't want to die. Is it reflecting all my projectiles? I think that slime reflects the projectiles, which is actually, I guess, kind of fitting. Considering that Shimmer does a bunch of strange stuff when it comes to projectiles. Any enemy that goes into it will become invisible, and they'll stay that way until a short while after exiting the Shimmer. Yes, that slime is in fact bouncing my projectiles back at me, which is actually ridiculously annoying. Yeah, but as you can see, the Shimmer just sort of bounces my projectile off. And as for the player, a Shimmer in the dark. What happened? What was that achievement for? Shimmer an item into another item. How did that happen? Hey, what happens when the player steps into Shimmer is this. They will get the buff Shimmering. You've gone insubstantial. I cover my mouse. This buff will also be applied if the player... You can see here that the droplets from the blood cloud are actually hitting the ground and then going back up. If the player attempts to fish in it, they will also gain the debuff. So we found it. I don't know what sort of things you can transmute. I haven't tested it or anything. I do know one thing for sure, though, is that I would like to cover up the pool so that it stops spawning invisible enemies. So yeah, this thing will be real fun to play around with. This is definitely where I'd like to put the caverns pile on, though it's pretty dangerous. Aether Biome just looks so cool that I want to put something here. I'm not sure what, so if anyone has ideas, I'd love to hear them. Oh, crap. I died. If anyone's got an idea on what to make this look like and sort of what to do with the area, then suggestions are welcome. I also do have a straight shot, well, almost a straight shot going down there. Apparently I don't know as much about this game as I thought I did, because the meteor still hasn't spawned. Apparently it's a 50% chance to spawn once the Brain of Cthulhu or Eater of Worlds has been defeated. So I guess I just got unlucky. And then after that, it has a 2% chance of spawning each night. So I guess if I want to get the meteorite, I'm just gonna have to kill Meteor Worlds again. Or Brain of Cthulhu again. I guess I should just get to it. This is, I imagine, why the Brain of Cthulhu is the only boss that takes knockback. Simply because how annoying that phase would be if it didn't. Fuzzy Carrot. Do I even have... Oh. Wait, what? I didn't know you could use mounts out of your inventory. I thought they had to be equipped. Yeah, but that's the only mount I have. Have I even... I was thinking of the Slimy Saddle, but now that I think about it, I don't actually know if I've beaten King Slime. I might not have. But sleeping in a bed accelerates time by 5 times. Not. There it is! There's the meteorite! It came zooming. I'll have touchdown in 3 seconds. A meteorite has landed. We're in business. Let's put on my obsidian skull and let's go. This is the next bit of progression. Hopefully it's not in one of the more dangerous biomes. Now that I think about it. It'd be really convenient if it were in like the forest or snow. Ocean. Basically anywhere that isn't the Crimson or jungle. Oh, here it is. Speak of the devil. Should have enough. Meteorite bars, warm to the touch. 107. 15, 20, 35, 45. Yeah, you do increase the magic damage. But what's real big about the meteor armor is its set bonus. While you might not have as much maximum mana, its set bonus is the space gun costs 0 mana. Which... it's really good. Oh, it auto-fires. So, we want to get that... Oh, I can't get that reforged. Because the, Goblin Tinkerer is... Yeah, we wanna get that, reforged. We can't right now because the Goblin Tinkerer, met an unfortunate end, let's say. So we gotta wait until he's back in order to do anything with him. I also don't need the obsidian skull. I'll need it later, but not for now. You could also make some other stuff with this thing. The meteorite. See, it makes the phase blades, which are lightsabers. DCU meteor staff and bullets, as well as the star cannon. Those things don't really matter. The meteor staff will. That's a good weapon for us to have in hard mode. But we're not there yet. I do not want to trash my meteorite. I almost made a grave mistake. Yeah. But this'll be our setup for the thing. So I guess the magnet flower doesn't really matter then, because all it does is reduce your mana cost and use mana potions when needed, but we'll never need to use mana potions, because we have an infinite amount of mana. Godly space gun too. The cuffs also aren't that good for this build, weirdly enough. Because it restores mana when damaged, increases your max mana by 20, and increases your pickup range for stars, but that doesn't matter either. So that's interesting. We actually don't need either of them. Which raises the question, what should we put in that slot? The Brain of Confusion might be good. Because it gives you a chance to dodge. And confuse nearby enemies after being struck, yeah. That seems like a decent use of the slot. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I've been Terraria 2, signing off, and I hope you enjoyed.